Hiya, good day, everyone. Okay, so I just want to tell us something briefly, then I'll be off your screen. All right, it's about a lot of questions that have been asked regarding a recent post I made. The question goes like this: Mom, you said we shouldn't wait to heal before we get into another relationship. All right. I want to take a chill pill while I answer this question. Okay. I believe that whatsoever thing it is that I've gone through is as a result of people that I will help to come out of it who are going through it now. Whatsoever thing God has helped me to overcome, it is actually in one way or the other made me a channel of distribution where which I'll help others to overcome it. All right. As a young girl who was into series of heartbreak, when I say heartbreak, I mean series of them. And I had my ugly face uh, when it comes to jumping into another relationship while coming out of one. And my first attempt wasn't good at all. And how did it happen? It happened so well that immediately after my breakup, there was this brother in my inbox, always chatting me up, asking me out. Then when I was still in a relationship, he asked me out. And I told him I was in a relationship and it's a very serious one. And he said he's gonna wait till whenever that he believes that provided there's no ring on it, then you still have a chance. I said, okay, let's see how it goes. But I'm so confident and that this person I am in a relationship with right now has sealed it. Just waiting for the right time to ask a question, right? That was what I told myself. So when it happened, like when he broke up with me, it was so heartbroken. Like I felt so devastated because all my hopes were dashed on the floor. Everything that I've ever dreamed of with this person, you understand? The future I've built in my mind, in my heart with this person. I was so broken that it was in the night. So I was just looking for who to talk to. I had nobody to talk to about what was going on. So he was online. I chatted him up. Like I braced up, I cleaned up my chest, I chatted him up. Let's chat like normal friends. Let me just forget about this because I'm going mad. You understand? So when I did chat him up, one conversation led to another. I told him that I just broke up. My boyfriend just broke up with me. And he was like, wow, it happened so fast. I was like, I don't understand. What do you mean by that? He said that he prayed to God that if I'm his wife, that it's gonna click, that he knows that my relationship, although he's hurting me, but I should know that it was a prayer he prayed. I said, oh, you prayed to hurt me. That was what I said in my mind. But then that was how we kicked off as friends. From friends, we not even waste too much time. He asked me out. I told him, guy, I'm just coming out from a relationship, right? So I don't think this is gonna work. Just have to give me time. Understand? He said, no problem. I should take my time. Anytime at all, I'm ready. I should let him know that he's deeply and madly in love with me. I was like, oh, okay. So he always calls, he checks up on me, he chats me all the time. Like he does not give me a breathing space. Like he does not want another to come and steal the time or the chance again. So that was how I gave in because he was a shoulder to cry on. I gave in to him. I said, okay, let us start. Let's see how it goes. But should know that this relationship, I love my relationships defined. I don't get into a relationship that is not headed anywhere. So come on, that he can't be asking me out if he does not have the dreams of spending the rest of his life with me. I don't know if it was genuine or lies. Just lay with me. So when we started dating, everything was going. Please don't mind the cock that is crowing in my background, okay? So just listen to what I have to say and get the message. So we started dating and we saw once and twice. The second time we met, I went home. I started crying. I couldn't control it. I was like, I've messed up. Another guy again in my life. I'm not ready for this guy. God, I know I'm not even in love with him. No matter how much I try to force it, it is not working. I will be talking with him, but I'm envisioning my ex. That is how it is. I was just envisioning my ex. Like the guy was all over my head. I couldn't get up over him. You understand? So I had to end things with this guy, this current guy. I blocked him and I deleted his number and I blocked him on Facebook. All my social media handles I had access to, I blocked him. So that was it. And what am I trying to say with this story? I'm trying to say that at that point I came to understand that I did not heal. Immediately I broke up with my ex, or my ex broke up with me because I did not break up with him. He was a shoulder to lean on. He was always available. And I was like, okay. Because I needed that shoulder so badly. And he was available. But at the end of the day, I found that I was using him. I was just using him to forget about my ex, but it wasn't even working. You grasped that, right? So that relationship did not even last 2 weeks. It did not even last a month. I ended things myself. Fast forward to when I met my husband. At that point, my ex broke up with me. It was in his birthday. After we celebrated his birthday, because he does not stay close to me, I called him, we chatted, and we celebrated his birthday. The next few minutes, I found that he had blocked me on all his social media handles. And I was like, what's going on? Because this is not the first time, it's not the second time, that is the 10th time that he has done that. So I tried calling him over and again. It was not going through. So to cut the long story short, the guy broke up with me and I was heartbroken again. And it happened to be on his birthday. And this is a guy that gave me ring. Sign my wedding ring. Like he gave me ring. So I had my hopes up. You grab, right? So it was so painful. It's better that he did not give me any hopes of a future than to allow me build castle mention it in my head with him by my side or in my life. And at the end of the day, he calls things off just like that, without a short notice or without a tip. Like, just give me a tip. Maybe I was seeing the red flags, but love was not allowing me accept them. I need to be honest in that. So that was how the relationship ended. Very painful one. I couldn't sleep at night. I couldn't eat. I couldn't concentrate. But I never think of committing suicide. Although I was tired of life, but I knew that there was more to life. But I was not seeing it. Like, I was eager to see that more to life, that it is not happening anytime soon, and I'm getting exhausted. So what I did was I began to go to church. I met with good brothers and sisters, and people I was surrounded with were good people who advised me, were talking to me. Despite their advices and talks, every night I still wet my pillow because it was a very painful one. You grasp, right? So at that point, I had a brother. There was this guy actually around me all the time. The first thing that happened, wanted to repeat itself, I had to call myself to caution. Hello there. This has happened before and it did not end up well. So it's better you allow yourself to heal. Don't see the next person as the next available flight to hop in on. So I told myself, this is not going to work. It's not going to work. I'm going to keep chaste and I'm going to wait till the right time. I had to pray to God about it. When a lot of brothers were around me, even the ones I was crushing on, there were guys I was crushing on them, but when I prayed to God, when I talked to my father about it, he let me know that I was not ready for it. And none of them were the people or the person he has, prepared for me. That when the time is right, God, is going to make it right. And it's going to make it very quick. Like, it's going to be quick, fast. Like, it will be like a flash. The speed of light. You grasp, right? So, at that point, I just removed my mind. Just let go. I friend zoned everybody. Okay, so till that fateful day when I received a call from my husband to come do an official assignment, because he is my boss in the place where I work as a realtor in a real estate company. So when I went, we had a discussion after the official assignment. We had a discussion, and after the discussion, I find out that he kind of correspond with what I want in a man, how I want my man to be, and how I love my man to be, and the rest of them, name it. And the same goes with him. I never knew that what he was thinking was what I was thinking. We were thinking the same thing at the same time without knowing. Hello. So that was, the next day when he asked me out, I didn't hesitate to say yes because I knew I was ready for it. And let me tell you, my ex broke up with me last 3 months. Yes. Then he asked me out. My husband asked me out. So it's not something that I jumped into. I allowed God to work on me. Even before I walked into the relationship with my husband, before I said yes with my 2 open eyes, the Lord was teaching me healing, was taking me through a series of healing lessons. And one of it, he says, healing is a daily thing. It's something you do as the time goes by. You don't heal completely from anything. Many of us who think we've healed completely from what we've been through or from the trauma we've been through, the truth is no, you haven't. It's just that you've learned to work with what you have and what you know. So healing is a daily thing. And forgiveness too. It takes that process of healing for you to forgive. You can't just wake up and forgive. You understand? You go, as the day goes by, you're teaching yourself how to let go. And that is what gives birth to forgiveness. You grab. So the Lord is teaching me that healing was a daily thing. And another thing he told me, he said, healing is between me and you, not between you and your spouse. I never knew why he was teaching me all of those things, but I was learning. And everything became clear when I got into a relationship with my husband. I found out that I wasn't holding him ransom on what my ex did to me or the way my ex acted towards me. I told him I'm not going to judge based on my past experience. We all are humans. We have our faults, right? We have our flaws. So you're not perfect and not perfect. That I had an ugly experience with a guy who was in my life does not mean that I'm gonna have a good experience with you, and I wanted to measure up, and a lot of us will have a lot of expectations that we didn't get from our exes, that we are looking for it in our current spouse. And I'm here to tell you that healing is between you and God, and not between you and that guy. It's not between you and that lady. The lady no do you anything. It was the wrong person you were in a relationship with that dealt with you. And the only person that can help you heal and move on is God, not even the person that offended you. Okay? So that was what helped me to move on from my ex. Also helped me to fall in love with my husband. Then my fiance, my man. Now, what am I even going to call him? Archer. He's my husband now. So that was it. It helped me to fall in love with him because the Lord started taking me through that journey. Now, if you're someone who is going through heartbreak and you find it difficult to let go, at least why not allow God to work with you on that journey? Most times we try to do it ourselves. There are times I was heartbroken so badly that it got me into mess upon mess. I was messing myself up over and again. And now it's with the same person that broke my heart. That is where we find ourselves that someone broke up with us and we can't even let them off our mind because the person has messed up our head, the person has messed up our mind, the person has messed up with everything that has to do with it, because maybe we gave too much and received nothing in return, or a bit, or not even half of what we gave out. And as a result of it, we lost ourselves in the process. We can't even find ourselves. We can't do without this person. All we are thinking about is this person. And the person has made you so belittle yourself that you don't even know you are worth more than what you can ever imagine. That was what happened to me. My ex messed up with my head. He messed up with my mentality, guy. I look down on myself in so many ways. But when I allow God to walk me through the process of healing, I began to find better things about myself. Even when I got into relationship with my now husband, I felt like a queen. Not him making me, not actually him making me feel like a queen. I felt like a queen. And the way he also made me feel added and boosted my self-esteem. Understand? I came to understand that, come on, Rejoice, you want more than the shirt. I moved on. I forgave him. I let it go. So, if you're saying it is not possible to give someone else a chance because you've been heartbroken and because of it you locked up on love for years, you're missing out. Girl, you did miss big time. And let me also mention this, that there came a time in my relationship with my husband now. Then when he asked me out, I was not looking at it from the angle of this is going to last forever. No. I was not even looking at it from the angle of, okay, let me just use this one and hold my head. No. I was in for anything that was going to happen. One night, the Spirit of God asked me, if this man breaks your heart, what are you going to do? I said, it's worth the try. Yes, that was what I told him. I told him, Lord, it's worth the try. Let me give him the try. Let me allow this love, this person that wants to love me, let me allow him love me. If at the end of the day we did not work out, it was worth it. It was a very wonderful experience, a memorable one, the one I'm going to cherish with all my heart. And today it is worth it. It was worth the try, right? Yeah, baby. It was worth the try. It's massive, baby. Look at it. Look at it. Isn't it? It is. Even if you don't want to agree with me, hey, baby girl, it was worth a try. I gave love a try, and love gave me a husband. Look at it. If you are putting your life on a pause because someone broke your heart, you're missing out a lot. A lot. Like, when I say a lot, I mean a whole lot. Healing isn't between you and anybody, baby girl. It isn't between you and any woman or any man. It is between you and God. Allow God to take you through the process. He's going to teach you a lot of things, like he taught me. See, I'm the kindest person you can ever fall in love with. You love me, the way I go use love spoil you. I go give you peace of mind. You understand? I'll give you happiness. You don't like excess dose of it. If you think I'm exaggerating, ask my husband. Because I've been healed. And every day I'm learning new ways to love him. To love him because I've come to love me. And it is what I have that I'm giving out. You can't give out what you don't have. So you got to learn to heal. Allow God to take you through the process. And when he's taking you through the process, don't put your life on a purse. Give love a try, because it is in the battlefield you know if you land well when you are training. You can't say you're healing and you're locking up on love. How would you know you're healing? The fact that you're locking up on love is a very great proof that you've not healed and you're not ready to heal. So if you're ready to heal, give love a chance. And let love teach you how to heal and love again. And when I say give love a chance, I'm not just talking about relationship. Give God, because God himself is love. Give God a chance to teach you how to heal, to make you learn better things about yourself, and make you a better person for yourself first, then for your spouse, and then for your generation at large, for everyone in your life. Anyone that comes into your life will enjoy being your life because you've been healed to an extent. You grab that, right? So I believe I have answered your question. You can heal. Come out of that toxic relationship. You know, I never knew I was in a toxic relationship until my ex broke up with me. Until I let go of him. It was then I now started remember, oh my God, this guy really dealt with me. Hey. I suffer for this guy, though. It was when I left the relationship, like when I genuinely walked out of the relationship, that I knew that this guy, Ojimta Granot, Makachuku. See, dear lady, you deserve someone to love you. You are lovable. Forget anybody that is telling you you're not lovable, anyone that is talking down on you, anyone that is making you feel less of yourself does not deserve to be in your life, baby girl. You deserve to be loved. There's a way a man will love you, Yeah? Every day you go there glow. Forget this makeup. If I should take off this makeup, you see my real glow. This one it's like a mask. I use it to cover my real face. Just that I'm learning how to do makeup. Sure, so I'm still, But ever since the day I got into a relationship with my husband now, he's not my husband. But ever since the day I went into a relationship with, like I walked in with my eyes open, I now find out I'm a beautiful girl. I find, God, I find die. I find. Forget, no be bone streets. No be PC coils. No be makeup. Person way fine. Person way fine. And the proof that you're fine is there is a lot of love. See, what humans need is love. Even the worst person on earth needs to be loved to know that he's a kind person. Hey God. Just give person love, The person will scatter you with goodies, with love. Don't worry, I'll drop update next time. That is it, though. That's easy. That was how I got into my relationship. That is now my marriage. Excuse me. And my husband couldn't even waste any more time. The next month, it was not even up to 1 month. What are we even saying? If you want me to do the mathematics, I'm gonna do it for you. So it's not even up to 1 month. This guy puts the ring on the finger. And parents of the bride. For you know it's a jelly church. For you know it's a sign. You understand? Like they've signed, marked it. You understand? And like this, your baby girl, your fine girl, your Rejoice Martins is now a Mrs. So give love a try, okay? And you're gonna see yourself in a better face than where you are right now. Come on, stop holding love down. Come on, stop holding yourself back. Give love a try. You deserve the best, baby girl. Mwah.